Well, one hell of a week once again, wasn't it? Trying to slay the dragons of socialism, spewing the fire of propaganda can be quite a task. But good news today, I've been wearing my fireproof breeches, so I don't think what you're smelling is actually burnt hair. Well, not mine anyway. That's good news, right? One of the biggest attacks was left-wingers trying desperately to end the narrative on the Twitter files, a series of threads that began with journalist Matt Taibbi, who has had 7 New York Times bestsellers, numerous awards for his excellence in writing, but was smeared as a so-called journalist by the ranking Democrat. Remember, that is always the play. Discredit the witness, smear and slander the witness to undermine whatever it is that they are about to say under oath and in front of Congress. In this case, Taibbi and others were there to tell the truth, something Congress isn't familiar with very often, about how Twitter was operating as an extension of the FBI, the Joe Biden campaign, and later his administration, and, of course, a host of other media outlets. But the Democrats on the panel didn't even know what they were talking about. They tried to discredit Taibbi and Schellenberger while discrediting themselves in the process. Take a look at Representative Sylvia Garcia revealing her absolute ignorance of the entire topic. Listen.
In your discussion, in your answer, you also said that you were invited by a friend, Barry Weiss.
My friend Barry Weiss.
So this friend works for Twitter, or what is her?
She's a journalist.
Sir, I didn't ask you a question. I'm now asking Mr. Schellenberger a question. Please
yes, ma'am. Barry Weiss is a journalist.
I'm sorry, sir?
She's a journalist.
She's a journalist. So you work in concert with her?
Yeah.
Do you know when she first was contacted by Mr. Musk?
I don't know.
You don't know. So you're in this as a threesome?
There was many more people involved than that.
There was many more people involved with it.
You're in this as a threesome? Well, ma'am, you are screwing America, you and your pals, so I guess you would understand that relationship. Do you know what just happened right there? Because I certainly do not. The Democrats are trying to stick up for government censorship, and they don't even know what the details of the Twitter files are, and the Democrats made themselves look significantly worse than that, and trust me, I'll share that too. But let's go to Matt Taibbi first, who explained what all of this is about in his opening remarks. Listen.
I'm here today because of a series of events that began late last year when I received a note from a source online. It read, "Are you interested in doing a deep dive into what censorship and manipulation was going on at Twitter?" A week later, the first of what became known as the Twitter Files reports came out. To say these attracted intense public interest would be an understatement. My computer looked like a Vegas slot machine, as just the first tweet about the blockage of the Hunter Biden laptop story registered 143 million impressions and 30 million engagements. But it wasn't until a week after the first report, after Michael Schellenberger, Barry Weiss, and other researchers joined the search of the files, that we started to grasp the significance of this story. The original promise of the internet was that it might democratize the exchange of information globally. A free internet would overwhelm all attempts to control information flow, its very existence a threat to anti-democratic forms of government everywhere.
All right, bang on the mark right there, and that's why Democrats are falling back to their standard playbook of trying to discredit anyone involved with the Twitter files, but that's clearly not working, so I'm just waiting until they start calling all of these people racist. I'm sure that's coming.